Hi, my name's Lindsay. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing a look before work and testing out a couple new products. Well, at least two of them I've already worn already, so I kind of know my idea on it, and one of them is just a new color of a product I've already owned. So please like and subscribe. Let's get started. So first, I've already added my primer, of course, my Embryolisse, which I just picked up a new one for the Amazon spring sale. And then my Milani Conceal and Perfect, like always. And then my Wet n Wild Primer Serum for underneath my eyes. But, alright. And I've already kind of filled in my brows a little bit, so you don't have to suffer through that part of the video. Alright, so today, my two things that I picked up are from Wet n Wild, and it's these two eyeliners, these chrome eyeliners. Now, I know a lot of like indie brands had these first, and then Danessa Myricks came out with hers, which I would love to have, but it's kind of a steep price point to purchase eyeliners that is not like a regular everyday color like a brown or whatever. But these came from Wet n Wild, and I got the shade, let's see, the shade number is Superstar, Sweet, and Cosmic Seether. So the Superstar is this like blue-green multi-chrome, and the Cosmic Seeker is this brown that shifts to a green. Sorry, I was doing little swatches on my hand to try to figure out what look I was going to do, lip liner or not. I make this my palette, so I have kind of like an idea of what all the colors will look on. So I'm not kind of surprised of if it doesn't work out, even though sometimes it still does not work out, but whatever. So I'll put these aside, or I could finally throw these away. But here's the two eyeliners. And I have to say, these stay on extremely well, because when I got these in, of course, I got to hurry up and swatch them. So I swatched them, and it was right before I was getting in the shower, because I like to play and try different techniques or try different things or whatever before the shower. And I will look crazy going into the shower. So if my son comes in the room while I'm still playing, he'll come in, he'll be like, "Mommy, what are you doing?" But it's the time that I can try different things, different looks, different color combos on top of what I'm already wearing, and kind of see if it would work and how I would use it. So these, they were crazy. And then, so of course, you know, double cleanse. I'm a double cleanser. I didn't double cleanse my hand, but still, you know, kind of wash my hand like I washed my body and everything, and they were still on my hand. So I was really shocked, and even the next morning they were still kind of there. And so I would say the staying power is really well. I don't know so much about in the waterline. I don't really wear stuff in my waterline that much, just because of I've had LASIK eye surgery, and I'm very cautious of putting stuff so close to my eye. So, but these are great. And then I picked up a new color of the Essence Baby Got Bronze. This is in the color Moon Dust. This is a cool tone contour color. I've already owned the one that is Cinnamon Spice. This is very much, all the writing's worn off, a bronzer color. So I was going to use these two today. I also picked this up at the the Amazon spring sale. Alright. So I actually got called into work today. I wasn't really supposed to work, but one of the girls is sick, something with her eye, I don't know, but so I'm going in today to kind of help out. And it's a shorter shift. It's only a 1 to 7. So I usually love wearing my Milk Hydro this for work, because it just lasts so long that I don't have to worry about anything. But since it's a shorter shift, I'm going to try something that I saw people online do. Oh God, there was one girl, I don't know her name. I just started following her on Instagram and YouTube. I know her as the most beautiful long blonde hair. It reminds me of like Sleeping Beauty's hair. She's just gorgeous. and she was trying out a whole bunch of drugstore products, and she layered, because she didn't like this on its own, which I wasn't a fan of this on its own. I gotta shake it up because it's been sitting around. She layered this with another like foundation, and I'm gonna put this on first, course lightly, and then put my True Match on top. So I want to see how that looks, how that wears. But so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try my underpaint today. Let's see, I think I'm gonna bronze first. I don't have much left of this. I'm just gonna bronze. Sometimes I go a little heavy, because for a while I had a spray tan, not a spray tan, but I had a fake tan going for my trip to LA. And then when it wore off, I forgot that it wore off and I was over bronzing. And I was like, oh man, I need to pull back. My face does not match my body. But it's okay. It's just makeup. It washes off. So I'm just kind of blend this in. I don't want to go too crazy. Those blend in super easily, and I really like them. Now I'm going to use the contour color. I have not used this yet. I just got this in. Ugh. It wound down on me. So, yeah, okay. All right, let me hold this little piece right here first. All right, you might want to hold that little piece first, because if you just start rolling that on, it's going to wind itself down, which, you know, I think this was $4 or something, so I'm not too concerned. Now let's blend this in, and I just like to put a little, and I'm going to lightly go and try to keep it right there. Oh, and create a nice shadow. I hear different ways that people like to add their contour. Some people like it over, some people like it under bronzer, over bronzer, under bronzer, over foundation, under foundation. It's whatever works for you. That's my biggest thing. Whatever works for you. And since I'm going to work and I'm just trying this out for the first time, I'm going to try this all under. And then maybe next time I'll try it over. But it came out really pretty. Not too much. And then I always put it here because I don't have much of a chin. I wasn't blessed with much of a chin, but it's fine. So I'm going to take my little palette and I'm going to first use this L'Oreal, the Lumi Lid Glow Tint. I did a review on this. Don't look at this collar. Don't look. I'm going to take this shirt off right when I'm done with this video because I then have to put my work shirt on. And I don't want to wear that on camera. Alright, so now I'm going to take this. I'm going to tap it. And I'm just going to push this all over my skin. Now, she said it dried really fast on her, but when I was, did my review, I did not find, this is why I don't like to do my brows beforehand. I gotta be so slow and careful. I didn't find it dried too much on me, but we're all different. But this did not last long on me at all, especially on my chin. All right, so I got that on. Now I'm gonna go with this one, but I'm not gonna use a lot, Lindsay. We're not gonna use a lot, just a little bit. So now I'm gonna spread that out on my palette so it picks up evenly on my brush. Where did I put my brush? Oh, did I put it away? Oh, it's right here. All right, now I'm gonna take my brush and go right over it so it's evenly distributed on my brush. I'm gonna put that on. And I'm kind of going around the bronzer and contour I put down. I'm just going around it. Oh no. I did not put my brow gel in yet, my Thick It Stick It, because I know I am going to hit my brows while I do my makeup. Alright, now I'm going to slightly just tap over just a little bit more over that contour bronzer. Because if I'm like, oh, I need more, I can always add more. Alright, and I actually think I'm going to add just a tiniest bit more bronzer. Oh, I'm itchy. Just a tiniest bit more. I'm going to pick it up with my brush this time, just because if I place it down over that foundation I just put down, I don't want to disturb it or mess it up at all. Because I was being very light with my bronzer since I've been going a little too heavy. Alrighty. Now I'm actually going to take the same brush, but with that contour color, but I'm going to take it on the very edge of this brush, and I'm just going to tap it on the side of my nose. And I'm not really looking to contour my nose because I don't do that, but I just like it to kind of blend everything in, make everything seem more cohesive. Alright, nothing much. Ah, it fell out of the cap. Okay. Alright, now I'm going to add my blush. I'm going to use the Nudis Matte, the Nude Stick blush in the shade Sunkissed. Let me get a brush. We'll use this one. And this one I am going to pick up because I have known to go a little heavy-handed with these blushes. And as I said many times before, and even my husband repeats to me when he watches, because he watches my videos to support me, I love blush. I love blush so much. And I do add a good bit of blush because where I work, there's tons of light. So, you know, we need tons of light when we're doing fades and everything. It's just so you can see better, make sure there's no lines or anything. So I always go a little more because the lights wash me out. Now my favorite concealer, Natasha Denona. I think whenever Ulta comes with the 20% off coupon, I have a little bag, like my shopping cart ready to go. 'Cause I think they might have one soon. I don't know. But I want to try the new Estee Lauder Double Wear concealer that came out. I saw Rose and Ben try it, and she really likes it. So I think I would like to try it. I love this concealer, but she says the Estee Lauder Double Wear one is more full coverage, which, you know, makes sense because of the double wear. But she said it's still super thin, and that's what I love about this concealer. It's thin. I don't want anything heavy. So I think I'm going to try it whenever a 20% off coupon comes, because I don't buy anything full price. I really don't. I hate it. There's just something in me. I love a deal, I love a discount, but then I'm not going to just buy something because it's on sale. I learned better. Milani, make it last. My handy fan today. Alright. Now I'm going to set it with my go-to powder, my Makeup by Mario. So I have my go-to normal primers on, and then my normal go-to powders. So I know if that combination of those two foundations don't work for my skin, I'll know it's that and not maybe a new primer I'm trying out or a new powder. I always tap the underneath right where I have, you know, my creases underneath my eye. Make sure that there's no buildup of anything there, even though I don't bring it up there. Alright, now I'm going to take this fluffy brush, which I'm really liking. And I'm going to lightly set underneath my eyes. Like such a light powder, like a preset to my setting of my under eyes. Because I just find if I put like a ton of powder all at once, it kind of gets a little cakey. So I've already dipped my, my powder puff in there, kind of like making sure it's all in the powder puff. Now I'm starting at the lower part because that's where the majority of the powder is going to first apply, and then gently work up to underneath my eyes. I saw that the Givenchy new pressed powder came out. I think they're trying to correct their mistake of reformulating their old pressed powder that everyone loved, because they reformulated it and all of a sudden it was like super highlighty on a lighter skin tone. The lipstick lesbians, of course, explained why it's more highlighty on the lighter skin tones than it is on the darker skin tone powder. I would suggest you go back, and if you follow them, check that out for more information, because I would probably butcher what they said. But so far my skin's looking really good. Now, since the powder's done, face powder, I'm just going to go in and fluff up my brows. One of my clients that I cut his hair, he's a photographer, like wedding photographer and engagement photos photographer, and he offered like, hey, if you need family photos, just contact me. Like no discount, no nothing. But he just like, I was like, because I haven't had family photos in forever, because they're so expensive. And I just couldn't find, I'm too lazy and I hate figuring out outfits and stuff like that for photos. So, but I took advantage of it. I emailed him and he's like, hey, I could do it this Sunday, a 30-minute session. I'm like, great. Now I gotta figure out what to wear. But we are such a jeans and t-shirt family, and I think I am going to stay true to that. Look, we're not a fancy family. I hate wearing the dresses. I hate doing the finding out outfits for photos. I can't stand it. I think it's too much pressure. I don't like dealing with it. So I just use my Nabla Soft Revenge bronzer. Now the Milani Rose bronzer number 2. I mean blush. Sorry, I'm a little rushed. I was supposed to be doing laundry and all kind of stuff today, but instead I'm going into work. So I'm trying to still do that at the same time and get ready for work, shoot a video, and then go in. But I'll have all this listed below. So I gotta hurry up and try to find something. And we're gonna wear jeans and kind of t-shirt. We're just gonna be true to us. This is our family photo. I know a lot of people would never wear jeans or anything like that on family photos, but you know what? This is my family, and this is just the way we are. Now I'm going to use the LA Girl eyeshadow palette. This was their holiday palette this year. And because I just want something easy in the crease. This LA Girl color down here. I bought this eyeshadow palette for 2 of my best friends in Tampa for their Christmas present, because it was a easy shadow for them to use and take with, and no fuss, because I was more of the makeup kind of obsessed one. So I got them, of course, some of my favorite makeup and some jewelry. Do I always go overboard? Yes. All right, now I use this one, and then I kind of use this one out on the outer side. I'm just gonna use this lighter color on my brow bone, because I want my eyeliner to kind of be the star of the show. And I'm gonna take, let's see, that same light color and press that right here, right on my lid. I think LA Girl does very good eyeshadow palettes. I have two of this one and another one from I think the year prior, their holiday collection. All right, since I don't want to take too much away from that eyeliner I'm about to use, I am just gonna take this. No, not you. You're too big. All right, we'll just use you. This powder, and then I'm gonna go into the darker one. This brush and go into the darker one. I'm just gonna press this right on the bottom lash line. And kind of just press, and then slowly work that up. I always forget how pigmented this powder is. It's fine. Press. Just kind of working it in. But this is some really good eyeshadow. They did a great job on this palette. And this mirror that's in here is really nice. It's another reason that I like this palette so much, is that when you're if you're on the go, you know, this mirror is a great mirror. So I'm still just pressing that in all over just to kind of blend it and soften it. Then I'm going to take that first brush and just kind of soften it just a little bit, since I went a little crazy. I forget how pigmented this shadow is. But that is it for that. And I'm going to take that same shadow, and I'm going to shadow brush, and I'm just going to grab it on the tip of it and just slightly go underneath on my lash line, just so it's connected to the top and not so stark. Plus, I don't bring my concealer all the way up there, so it also just hides any discoloration at all. But I think that's it for my eyeshadow today. Got something in my eye. All right, now I haven't decided which color I'm gonna do. I think I'm going to do the green on the lower lash line and the brown on the top lash line. I even might bring the brown a little bit on the lower lash line too. Just going to kind of see how it goes. But I'm going to start with my lower lash line first, because I find when I curl my lashes, it picks up with almost every eyeliner. It picks up the eyeliner or whatever cream I have there. So I try to curl, then do the cream, and then apply my mascara, unless I'm setting the cream with a powder. So I'm going to take this. I just kicked my dog's bone. So this is the one. This is, what color was this? Cosmic Seeker. And these are retractable. So first I'm going to apply this on the lower lash line, at the outer into the in part. Here, let me scooch y'all in. 1, 2, 3. Bam. The outer. And so this flips like a green, brown, pink. It's really pretty. They did have another color, maybe 2 other colors, but these are the ones I knew I would use a lot more. So pretty. Always make sure you really close these, because you don't want them to dry out. Now I'm going to take the green, which I think is so fun, And I'm going to put the green more on the inner. And connect those. Oh man, what am I gonna wear for this photo shoot, like family photos, photo shoot. Who do I think I am? I hate taking photos too. That's another thing. You know how long it takes me to get those little photos for like the thumbnail or anything? I hate doing them. Alright, now I'm going to curl my lashes. I'm not a fan of taking photos. But I know him, I cut his hair, and, you know, of course my husband, my son's going to be with us, so I'm going to be like comfortable. And he is very much the aesthetic I like. So I'm just grateful he can kind of like get us in, because I know he's getting into his busy season because his weather's starting to get really beautiful here, so people are starting to do weddings. All right, now I'm going to use my Sephora, you know, go-to brown eyeliner on my lash line at the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and put that on. Try not to blink. I'm gonna have to wear falsies for the photos too. That's the only time I will definitely wear falsies, is if I'm taking like kind of like professional photos or anything. All right, now I'm gonna go in that brown again. On the outer corner, I think I'm gonna take it pretty high. Now I'm just trying to decide if I'm going to take that green on the upper lash line too, or leave the green at the bottom. I think I'm going to leave the green just at the bottom, just a little pop of interest. Don't blink, don't blink, don't blink. Yeah. All right. Kind of connect these two. I don't feel like trying to work through a wing today. All right, Tower 28. This is in the color Drift, the brown one. I've come to realize this is my favorite mascara. I don't even know why. I try other mascaras. This is my favorite for my small eyes. It's the small wand, curved small wand. Just really gets in there. This mascara is about done, but I will try to push it until it is really done, because I hate to like just throw stuff away. I saw the trick where people put like Vaseline in here, not Vaseline, the eye drops, and they'll put them in the mascara to bring them back to life, but I don't know. I don't think I'll do that. This mascara is just perfect. I usually have backups in my drawer, so I don't think I need another one for the Sephora sale. I don't want to cover up too much of my eyeliner at the bottom, so I'm going to do a light go over my lashes just to kind of show people that I have some. And that's it. I'm trying a new like lip masky thing. So I'll show that in my next video, because I don't know where I put it to show you. But it's super, super affordable. Lips. I don't want to take this off, but I know I have to. I don't have a tissue, so I'm gonna have to use trusty. Find a spot that doesn't have a whole bunch of makeup. I only took off like a lot. It's still, I really like this lip stuff. Oh, when I was at my best friend's house in LA, I'm gonna use this Sephora lip liner in the color Dress to the 90s. So you can get this 30% off during the Sephora sale. So we went hiking and I put my chapstick in my sports bra because I wasn't going to try to bring a purse on a hike, but I needed chapstick. And I totally forgot I was in there, and I went to get in her shower to take a shower, and I went to do my sports bra, and my chapstick went flying, and then it dropped into her toilet like perfectly, and I just stood there and stared at it like, it's my only chapstick I brought. I got it out, and then I was like, I need to go to the store. So she walked me to the Target close to her house because it's walking distance to go get me chapstick. So I'm going to kind of put this all over the lips. Oh, there's a hair. And it usually shows up more, but my lips are so moisturized from that mask that it's not grabbing as much on my lips, which is fine. Because I still have a bit before I have to leave for work. This is such a pretty color on its own. I have worn this as just lipstick. I still have a bit till I need to leave for work, but I want to get this video done and do some other stuff around the house. Now I'm using Hodgepodge. And I really like this if I do have my lips really moisturized. And it does have a yellow undertone on my skin tone. So that's why I put this like pinky kind of cool tone lip on to kind of counteract that yellow. Because I'm still going to use it. I spent my money on it. And I still really like the color. I just don't like it. Sometimes it pulls like a yellowish tone on my lips. Because I don't need to buy another lipstick. Alright, I really like that. I'm glad I did it like that. So these two together with a little moisture underneath is perfect. Now this is an easy wear lipstick. Like almost an everyday brown to me. Alright, I think that's it. So I love these. I will probably go out and buy a couple more of these colors because I don't think I want the other one. The other one's like a really pink, and I'm not, that's just not my vibe. And another one I think is like an iridescent, and that one's not really my vibe either. But I love these two colors. I feel they're a lot brighter in person than they are in camera, or more. Oh, there you can see the colors more. But the flip in them, I mean, for being like Wet n Wild, so they're like 4 something or whatever. I'm gonna go buy another one of each and keep them on my bottom drawer. Because I know since I love them, they will go away because they're part of a collection. They're Chameleon Chrome collection. So I'm gonna go buy another one because I really like it, and I know they're gonna, you know, be discontinued or whatever. This I really like. It's just whenever you go to use it, it's very, like if you just kind of roll it on, it will like wind itself up and down. So just hold this as you're putting it on. So I really like that. I don't think this one's like that. No, this one is not like that one. This one, it's like, I mean, I guess a little bit, but not as but whatever, it's like $4. I got them on Amazon, but you can get them at Ulta, of course. And I think that was all the new products. Hopefully these two together will work great. I love this no matter what. This is a great foundation. I don't like it as much as my Milk one I wear. This one's still a good foundation. But pairing these two together, hopefully this works so I can use this more, because I hate wasting. But yeah, that's everything. Well, it wasn't what I wanted to film today, but since I'm going into work unexpectedly, you know, but I still needed to film, this is what I decided to do. But I hope you have a great day. Hope you come back and see me. Hope you like and subscribe. And thank you so much for stopping by. Bye.